Morning, people. This is Chris's Realness. Make sure you follow me, subscribe, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, personal blog, Chris's Realness, Chris Prest. I speak truth. I speak facts. I speak realness. I speak reality. I speak about things that's really going on in real life. I speak about things I've been through in my life, in my past, in my future, and to come down the road. I speak about reality of things and how things are in life for people, for me, going through things, how I gone through things, how I conquered things and moved forward, and where I'm at today. If I quit or gave up, I want to be here today talking. If I didn't move forward, I want to be here. If it wasn't for God, I want to be here. That's the main thing. But it's all about keeping it real and speaking truth to people, And in my lifetime, dealing with people, coming across people, not everybody's ready to handle the truth or keep it real with you. And you can sense that. But you still got to stand your ground and keep it real with them and speak truth to them no matter what they're doing. And that builds your character. And that shows the type of person you are. And it just shows how you have to deal with them in the future. I'm going to keep doing my videos, my realness, to the day I die. And when I die, that's all going to be left behind. And hopefully down the road, somebody else can take on that and finish that. Because in reality, it's a never-ending story. It's a never-ending story because there's always something going on. There's always something to talk about. Especially when it comes to the truth and realness. I just pray for people that people start doing the same in their own way. Don't be like nobody else. Don't be like me. In your own way, keep it real with people and speak truth to people. In your own language, in your own way. And pass it down to people. Pass it down to your kids, grandkids. Pass it down to your generation so they could pass it on to their kids. Just like people want to pass down recipes and traditions and all that stuff down to their kids. No, you pass the realness and truth down to your kids. Even though they might not be living in reality, they might not want to hear the truth and believe it, even though they're not real. They're not real with themselves. And that's the reason why anything real And anything truthfully you say to them, they're not willing to comprehend or understand it because they're not real with themselves and they're not living in reality. So you got to be living in reality and be real with yourself so you can comprehend everything else real and truth that's coming at you. And you got to be ready and willing to comprehend that. But it all begins with you. People fail to realize that. I tell my story. I tell my testimony. I'm the author of my story and my testimony. Nobody else can tell it truthfully like me. Because I have the truth. Because I am the author of my story and my testimony. See, everybody has stories out there. Pretty sure about my testimony, about my story, about my life. But see, that's copyright. That's somebody telling fake news to people. You know, in real life, when people do that, they get sued. There's consequences behind their actions. See, I am the only person that can tell the truth about my story and my testimony. That's why I keep it real with people and speak truth. My character tells it all. And I'm going to keep on doing that. And we need more people in this world to do that. So, this is little something about Chris's realness and who I am and what I do and why I do it. I do it for the people can hear it. People need to hear it. People need more people that are out there that's going to tell you what you need to hear. People need friends like that. People need more family like that. Tell you what you need to hear and don't give a damn about how you feel or what you have to say about it. Because that's the love they have for you. They're going to actually tell you what you need to hear and not go along with your shenanigans and tell you what you want to hear and blow you all up. What a bunch of nonsense and BS. I don't care if you're getting your little feelings, you get your little panties all in a bunch. Hey, that's reality. That's life. You got issues obviously with yourself that you need to get it together. And the truth and the realness is always going to be here. It ain't going nowhere. So when you're ready, it's here. I got what you need. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. Motivation helps people motivate other people. Some people might need to hear that. And they might look at you and like, man, I like this dude. I like what he has to say. And then you got some people that like, they jealous, hating, looking at me sideways. Because I'm speaking truth and keeping it real. And they're not living in reality to actually accept that. Who he think he is. Who I am, I'm Chris Press. Chris's realness. And I'm going to keep it real with you and tell you what you need to hear. And this is my story and my testimony. And don't worry, my testimony's coming soon, real soon. And I'm actually do that live on Chris's Realness page. My testimony. So look forward to that because it's real and it's truth and it's facts. Because I'm the author. It's my life. I lived it. I'm living it day by day. And I'm going to keep it real with you 100. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. I'm not going to fill in the blanks of somebody else's story. I'm going to fill in my blanks of my story. Don't believe everybody else's fake stories. You know, there's fake news everywhere in the world. Fake news. I don't believe fake news. I hate fake news. I go straight to the sources. I get the real news. I love real news. There's too many copycats and copyrights and making up fake news out here. You know why? Because they want to be seen. They want attention. They're not getting the attention like real news is. So they got to come up with their fake news because they want to have their attention just like them. I don't need to do that. Real is going to have, realness is going to have you out there with the truth. Either people are going to believe it or they not. That's up to them. But ain't nothing like the truth. I'm going to give you the realness. And I hope everybody else is too. And pass it on. Because people need it. We need it. This world needs it. So if you come in contact with someone today, keep it real with them. Speak truth to them. They might need to hear what you have to say, regardless of how they feel. Regardless if they're in their feelings. That's the time that they need to hear it. Do it with love, tough love. Because that's how you care for them and love them. And want to see them do the same as what you're doing by keeping it real with them. You want them to keep it real with someone else. You want them to tell somebody else what they need to hear. And that's how it goes. And that's how it goes. That's how you pass things on. It's not hard, people. You just got to have ability, and you got to be real with yourself and live in reality so you could be able to do that. It's not hard at all. Get right with yourself first. Get real with yourself first. And do it. Just like Nike. Do it. You might feel better about yourself. Might bring you up some. Might give you some motivation. You might feel good about doing that. And like to do it. And enjoy doing that. Because ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like the realness and truth. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Ain't nothing like the real thing. Have a good one.